Let's dive in. You might be wondering what mistake you're making, one that could be quietly holding you back, both in your career and your finances. Let me set the stage. We're living in an era of seismic shifts. Technology has advanced more in the last 30 years than in 5 centuries before. Think about it. A few decades ago, there were no smartphones. The internet was a rare luxury, and managing your money meant standing in line at the bank with a passbook. Today, you can learn new skills, invest in global markets, or build passive income streams right from your phone. Embrace yourself. This pace is only going to speed up. It's like a wheel that's gained momentum and won't stop, unless something catastrophic, like a third world war, derails it. But we're not here to talk about doomsday scenarios. We're here to uncover the mistake you might be making, how it's impacting your life, and how to fix it to thrive in your career and finances in this age of opportunity. Here's the core of it. The mistake you're making is draining your time, stunting your personal growth, and hurting your wallet. Picture 2 people, John and Carter. Both have 24 hours in a day, work 8 hours at a fast food restaurant, earn the same paycheck, and share the same schedule. Their lives seem identical, but their choices send them down vastly different paths. Let's break it down. John finishes his shift exhausted. He gets home, flips on the TV, or dives into social media to unwind. He scrolls endlessly, watches videos, chuckles at memes, and falls asleep without a second thought. His paycheck? It vanishes on impulse buys, takeout, subscriptions he barely uses, clothes he doesn't need. He doesn't question his routine, doesn't think about tomorrow, and doesn't consider how to save, invest, or grow. He's stuck in a cycle that keeps him stagnant. Each day blends into the next, and his bank account tells the same story. Zero savings, mounting small debts, and no clear goals. John doesn't see that technology is reshaping work and finance, and his inaction is leaving him behind. Carter, on the other hand, comes home tired but thinks. His mind is always working in the background, even as he rests. He skips social media and reflects like a detective piecing together clues. What mistakes did he make at work? What setbacks drained his energy? What unnecessary expenses did he make? As he prepares for the next day, Carter makes small changes. He organizes his workspace, jots down an idea to streamline his shift, tracks his daily expenses in a notebook or a simple app. He decides to save $5 a week by cutting out frivolous spending, like that overpriced morning coffee, and sets it aside for something that fuels growth, like an online course in coding, graphic design, marketing, or personal finance. Carter doesn't stop there. He realizes his paycheck won't grow unless he invests in himself. He researches high-demand skills like data analysis, artificial intelligence, or project management, and spends 30 minutes a day learning something new through free tutorials, online articles, or library resources. He also dives into financial basics, compound interest, emergency funds, long-term investments. Carter uses the chaos around him, work stress, consumer temptations, daily demands, as fuel to improve his life, his environment, and his finances, one step at a time. The next day, John and Carter clock in at the restaurant at the same time. But something's different. Carter isn't the same as yesterday. While John's stuck in his loop of social media and impulse spending, Carter's taken a step forward. John's a -1% worse, trapped in his cycle of consumption and routine. Carter's a 2% better, more organized, with growing savings and new skills on the horizon. Those $5 a week he saved, if invested at a 5% annual interest rate, they could grow to $1,500 in 5 years through compound interest. If used to learn a skill like coding, he could be earning double or triple his current wage in a few years. John, meanwhile, keeps spending without a plan, racking up small debts that tie him tighter to his routine. Fast forward to 2030. Picture John and Carter 5 years from now. One's still at the restaurant, flipping burgers, weighed down by impulse buy debts and no savings. The other's moved forward. Maybe Carter's coding as a freelancer, has started a small business with his savings, or at least has an emergency fund that gives him peace of mind. But Carter's not done. He explores opportunities technology has opened up, investing small amounts in financial markets, learning about cryptocurrencies, or earning passive income through online content or rentals. His small daily steps in learning and finance are paving the way to a freer future. Now, think 10 years out to 2035. The gap between John and Carter is staggering. John's still in the same cycle, with mounting debts, no career progress, and working a job that might soon be automated by AI. Carter, meanwhile, could have a growing investment portfolio, a career in a booming field like tech or sustainability, or even his own venture. Technology isn't just reshaping jobs, it's revolutionizing finance. Today, anyone with a smartphone can invest, learn, or build passive income, but only if they act. John ignores these opportunities. Carter embraces them, even in small ways. Consider this. AI is already automating repetitive tasks like those in a restaurant. In 10 years, many manual jobs could vanish, but new roles will emerge in coding, data analysis, cybersecurity, or green energy. Financial tools are also more accessible than ever, from investment platforms to free education on money management. So, who do you think is still at the restaurant, and who's moved on to new horizons? I won't spell it out, but it's no mystery. Think about it. Think. This story is a mirror of reality. Technology and finance are advancing at breakneck speed, and the biggest mistake is standing still, letting time and money slip away while you distract yourself without growing. The takeaway is this: technology and finance are moving fast, and you decide whether you stagnate or move with them. It's not about working harder, it's about thinking smarter. Reflect on your day, learn something new, improve your environment, and manage your money with purpose. Here are 6 practical steps to start today. 1. Track your spending. Log every dollar you spend, whether in a notebook, spreadsheet, or a simple budgeting tool. Spot leaks, like daily coffees, forgotten subscriptions, or impulse buys, and redirect that money to savings. 2. Invest in yourself. Spend 30 minutes a day learning a high-demand skill like coding, graphic design, digital marketing, data analysis, or financial literacy. Use free resources like online tutorials, articles, or public libraries. 3. Save with purpose. Even $5 a week can add up to thousands over years through compound interest. Research safe options like savings accounts, index funds, or government bonds. 4. Explore financial opportunities. Learn about basic investments like low-risk funds or stock markets. You don't need to be an expert. Start small and build your knowledge. 5. Build an emergency fund. Aim to save 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This gives you security and freedom to take calculated risks, like switching careers or starting a side hustle. 6. Think long-term. Ask yourself, where do I want to be in 5 or 10 years? Write a simple plan and take one daily step toward it. A new skill, a small investment, or an emergency fund can transform your future. The difference between John and Carter isn't talent or luck. It's action. In 5 years, one's stuck in debt and routine, while the other has savings, skills, and opportunities. In 10 years, the gap is even wider. One might be scraping by, while the other enjoys financial and professional freedom. You choose who you'll be. Technology and finance wait for no one, and neither should your future. So, what will you do today to avoid falling behind? Share one small change you'll make, maybe saving $1, skipping an impulse buy, learning something new, or writing your 2030 goal in the comments. Join the conversation and take charge of your future in this technological and financial era.